before the game that good defense leads to good offense. Was that the case in the third quarter and early fourth?
Yeah, in today's game, we used to talk about 20-point quarters, maybe we need 20-point quarters. Today's game, 25-point quarters, I think, are more of the benchmark for a good defensive quarter. We had 3 of them against a team that is a bit depleted, but is still a high-level team, and that was it was a great sign of progress. And so we got to keep working on the defense. I mean, we have the ability to do it. We stuck together and found a way to get enough stops tonight. It got a little hairy at times, but they're a team that'll put you in some tough spots.
Coach, we've talked about it before, but how significant is it to have a guy like Maxey, not only individually but to a team defensive concept? How significant is it to have a guy like that?
Well, he was great tonight, and Siakam has really been killing it. He's been averaging around 30 points, 29 or 30 the last 5 games. That was mostly his responsibility. And look, he held them to 6 for 24, which is really a great job. And so, he guarded him most of the time. Dorian guarded him a little bit. Tim guarded him a few possessions. But Maxey's versatility on defense is a big factor for us.
What do you think of the Delon's game against his former team there, especially early in the fourth?
Yeah, I liked his game. It certainly didn't get the build-up that the New York game got. But look, you're still playing your former team, and so he did a terrific job. He was real aggressive. Anybody in the plus column in a game like this is playing their butt off, and we had a lot of guys in the plus column, almost everybody, and it was great to see.
Free throws, is that a product of just something he's doing, or is he just getting the calls now?
He's a beast. He's a beast on offense, and they're a team that has the ability to commit to taking the best player out of the game. They did it with Lillard. They made it really tough on Kawhi Leonard. They were real aggressive on LeBron James. We knew tonight that Luka was next in line. He did a great job of mixing in attacks that oftentimes led to fouls and drawing 2 defenders away and creating a 4-on-3 playmaking opportunity for another teammate. So, the balance of Luka's game was terrific tonight.
Can you talk about Kristaps' defensive effort tonight? It seemed like his defensive effort got him energized offensively, led to some easy buckets for him. Can you talk about his defensive effort tonight?
Well, I love the way that he moved and played within the team system tonight. We made some real progress as a team, not only defensively but offensively, especially with that first unit. And the 20 points and 15 rebounds were huge. The 15 rebounds were really big. KP can walk out there and get 18 or 22 in his sleep. I mean, he's that good an offensive player, but his presence around the basket, he only got credit for 1 block, but he changed some other shots, and the 15 boards were huge.
What was your message in that first quarter, the first time out when y'all were down 10-3? It seemed to completely change the complexion of the game.
We just needed to settle down and, get to doing what we do. We had a couple of uncharacteristic turnovers and a couple of tough plays, and they came out focused. And so, look, this week is, as the great Dwayne Price mentioned, we're playing teams that won the last 6 NBA championships. So these are big time games, all of them. And so, they're long, and you got to be right, and you're going to have some ups and downs. The first half was very up and down. And the third quarter, we got some real traction, and we were able to finish. I love Curry's game tonight. Loved it. Loved his intensity on defense. His mere presence on the floor creates problems for teams because, similar to guys like KP and Luka, great shooters are guarded so closely it opens up space for teammates. So even on nights where he's not getting a lot of shots, he's contributing heavily to what we're trying to do on offense. His shot making was timely when he got good looks, and you know, the layup that he got was a big one, you know, down the stretch. So great stuff from him, and hey, we got a day here to gather ourselves. We got San Antonio coming in here Monday, and a big week ahead of us.
KP seemed very active in the second half in terms of cutting, moving without the ball. How much of that is freelance? How much of it is scripted? And how much do you want him doing that sort of thing?
Yeah, I thought tonight he played his best offensive game in terms of movement and causing problems for the other team and doing it randomly. Look, you can only script so much against a team like Toronto because, you know, they're so dialed into sets and they scout so well. So we knew we were going to have to play out of pace and random as much as possible tonight. We really made strides offensively especially with our first group doing that, where, you know, it's been a little stilted and a little off rhythm at times. Tonight things flowed much better, and we got to continue to make progress. And he was a big part of it. Thank you.